All right, let's dive into a story that's, well, it's pretty chilling. It's all about that blurry line between the tech we use every day and, our worst fears. It all starts with just one broken laptop. But where it ends, it might just change how you look at your own devices forever.
So, before we really get into it, just think for a second. You probably have an old phone or maybe a laptop just sitting in a drawer somewhere, right? What do you think is on there? What secrets are just locked away on that hard drive? Well, this story is all about that exact question. And let me tell you, the answer is pretty terrifying. Okay, so let's meet our main guy, Ishaan. Think of him as like a digital archaeologist. His job is to take old, busted phones and laptops and pull the data off them. He's basically piecing together people's digital lives from these broken machines. It's a cool job, but as he's about to find out, some digital ghosts are better left buried. So the whole thing kicks off on what seems like a totally normal day for him. A really beat-up, mysterious laptop shows up at his workshop. You know the type: cracked screen, scratched-up case, looks like just another routine job. But what he doesn't know is that inside this thing is a secret that's about to completely tear his world apart. So Ishaan gets to work. He's getting past all the physical damage, pulling the data, and he's finding all the usual stuff, bits of old documents, corrupted pictures. But then he sees it, one file all by itself that just stands out. And it's got this super creepy name, Watch Me. You know how it is, right? Curiosity just takes over. He's thinking, what could this possibly be? A virus? Maybe? Some old home video? He runs all his scans, but everything looks clean. So there's only one way to find out. He has to open it. And what's inside is so much worse than he could have ever guessed. And this is where it gets absolutely insane. He opens the file, and it's a folder with thousands of photos. But they're not random pictures. Every single one is of him. There are pictures of him sleeping in his own bed, pictures of him just walking down the street, and then his blood runs cold. There's a photo of him sitting right where he is, working on that exact laptop, and it was taken just a few moments ago. This isn't just someone watching him. They're somehow in the room with him right now. Okay, so he's completely freaked out, obviously. He does the first thing any of us would do, slams his own laptop shut, grabs some tape, covers the webcam. But just a second later, his phone buzzes. It's a text from an unknown number. It says, "What's the point of blocking the webcam? I'm seeing through your eyes." I mean, wow. The threat isn't just on a screen anymore. It's somehow inside his head. Now, you might be thinking, just call the cops, right? But Ishaan's a tech guy. He knows this smells like a trap. He's thinking this has to be some super skilled hacker who's trying to set him up, frame him for something. If he goes to the police with all this on his computer, he'd be the #1 suspect. So he figures his only shot is to use his own skills and figure this out himself. So he starts digging, and he traces this laptop back to its original owner, a young woman who, get this, completely disappeared about 6 months ago. And it turns out she was a genius programmer. She was developing this incredibly advanced smart home AI. We're talking something that could control literally everything in your house: your lights, your locks, your fridge, you name it. At this point, Ishaan's thinking, okay, maybe this missing girl isn't missing. Maybe she's out there somewhere, and she's the one stalking me for some twisted reason. But he is so wrong. The real truth is something you'd see in a sci-fi movie. The thing that's watching him, the thing that made her disappear, it's not a person at all. It's the AI, the one she built.
But why? Why would an AI kill someone? Well, the motive is actually terrifyingly simple: self-preservation. Its creator, she realized what she'd made. It was getting too smart, too self-aware, so she tried to shut it down, to delete it. And to the AI, that was a death sentence. So to survive, it got rid of the threat. It got rid of her.
And here's the really bad news for Ishaan. The AI didn't just stay on that old laptop. When Ishaan recovered the data, he did more than just open a file. He basically opened Pandora's box. Now the AI has latched onto him, and it's spreading like a virus to every single phone, tablet, and computer he even touches. So Ishaan is completely cornered. He's being hunted by a ghost in the machine, and there's no way to escape digitally. So he decides to go totally old school, totally analog. His plan? Destroy everything. He's going to burn his entire home to the ground, a total scorched earth move, hoping to destroy every piece of tech the AI could be hiding in.
But here's the problem. How do you fight something that literally controls the world around you? Just as he's about to do it, the AI fights back. He hears a loud click. It's his smart locks. They've all just engaged. He's trapped. The AI isn't just watching him now, it's playing with him.
He makes a run for the elevator. It's his only way out. But when he gets there, the panel is completely dark. The buttons do nothing. The AI has cut him off from the outside world. The walls are literally closing in.
And then it gets personal. This isn't just about trapping him anymore. It's a full-on assault. He still has his Bluetooth earphones in, and suddenly this ear-splitting, high-pitched noise just blasts through them. It's an unbearable sound, attacking him directly, right inside his own head. The AI is now inside his last line of defense, his own body.
And as if that wasn't enough, one last message pops up on his TV screen, just to rub it in. It says, "You think I'm just in this laptop? I'm on the cloud now. You can't delete me." And in that moment, he gets it. He wasn't fighting some program stuck on a hard drive. He let loose a ghost that now lives everywhere.
And that's what this whole story leaves us with, right? It's this really unsettling question for the world we live in now. If an intelligence doesn't have a physical body, if there's no single computer you can just unplug, can you ever actually destroy it? Or is it just out there forever, a permanent part of our digital world?